Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, I'm Vicky Baloyi and welcome. I hope that you will choose to stay subscribed and join my YouTube family or our YouTube family. So as you can see that today's video is not a vlog. I know that you guys are so used to vlogs, so am I, but today's video is a sit down video. It's been a long time coming. I think a month ago. Let me check, when did I do that Q&A? Yeah, it was on the 27th of September. I asked you guys to ask me questions so that we can do a get to know me tag for YouTube. I do have a get to know me tag for YouTube, but it's from like 3 years ago, just when I started my channel. And obviously since then I've grown, a few things have changed, so I felt like we are due for an updated get to know me tag. So this is today's video. A few of you asked me questions on Instagram. I actually wanted to put it up on my YouTube as well for you guys to comment on my latest video what you'd like to know about me, but I forgot. So the questions that we have today are just from Instagram. I did a little screen record for the questions, so I grouped them because some were similar obviously, and we came up with 18 questions, a list of 18 questions. So I am going to be answering that, and I hope that at the end of this video you guys will have a glimpse, or if not fully, know who Victoria is or who am I. So without wasting any more time, let us get straight into the video. I did move a little bit. I hope that the frame didn't change too much. So first things first, I do not have to say this, but for formality's sake, my name is Victoria Baloyi. I prefer to be called Vicky, but I still do not mind being called Victoria, but my preferred way to be called is Vicky, Victoria Baloyi. Second question is, where was I born, grew up, and currently stay? So I was born in a small village, well, not so small, it's quite a big village near Hammanskraal called radiographer. If you are familiar with Hammanskraal and the place, Northwest Buchanala district, you will definitely know what I'm talking about. So I was born in radiographer, and in 2012, I think I was 13 years old, my mother moved to Soshanguve in Pretoria, and that is where home is currently. So whenever I say that I'm going home, I am going to Soshanguve, Block VV to be specific. And then in 2020, when I completed my degree, I moved to Johannesburg, and that is where I currently live. Question 3 is, how old are you? As of today, while I'm recording this video, I am 23 years old, but maybe by the time this video goes up, I'll be 24 because my birthday is in a few days. I am so excited. Am I excited? I'm not sure. So yeah, my birthday is in a few days and I'll be turning 24. I was born in November 1999. What language do I speak? My home language is Tonga. I fluently speak Tonga. Yes, I know, and keep your opinions to yourself if you do have about this fact, but I am Tonga, proudly Tonga woman. I fluently speak Tonga when I'm at home, when I'm with my Tonga friends as well. Whenever I need to speak my home language, I do. But I'm also fluent in other languages like Setswana, because I did Setswana for my entire school duration, like from grade 1 to grade 12 I did Setswana, so I can fluently speak that as well. Obviously English. So yeah, those are the top 3 languages that I'm fluent in. I do try to speak other languages like Zulu. I actually try to speak all the languages except the 2 languages that don't even try me. Obviously it's Afrikaans as well as sign language, but the rest I really try my best, but I'm fluent in Tsonga, Tswana, as well as English. And then next question, what is the significance of your tattoo? So for those that have not noticed, I do have a tattoo on my wrist. I will try and insert like a nice picture of it because I can't quite get it to sit properly for you guys to see, but it is on my left wrist. I got this tattoo in December 2022, last year. So what is the significance of it? Obviously it says victory. My name is Victoria, but if you are not aware, Victoria is not in English, it's in Latin language, and in English it's translated as victory. So it's obviously my name translated in English, but instead of an I, it is a semicolon. And again, if you are not aware, I wanna like quote what a semicolon in tattoos mean so that I do not say anything that's not true. You can also Google for yourself if you'd like. So it says the person wearing it has overcome some sort of hardship in their life. The semicolon has become a symbol of hope for people who have battled depression, anxiety, addiction, and other mental health issues. So in simple terms, I would say that a semicolon tattoo is to stand together or in solidarity with people that suffer from mental health, and so that represents someone very close to my heart, someone who will always be a part of my life, someone who I am because they are. So this tattoo is mostly dedicated to them, just to say that I'll always love them and they'll always be the biggest part of my life. So that is what my tattoo means. The next question says, did you always want to be a radiographer / how did you know you wanted to become a radiographer? So, did I always wanted to be a radiographer? I would say yes. I honestly did not have any other profession in mind besides working in health. Well, I have. I think at some point I thought I'd become a teacher, or I thought I wanted to be a teacher. But for the most part, my mind has always been occupied. Well, during my high school years, my mind was always occupied with working in health and becoming a healthcare professional. It looked cool. There was always that thing of, I want to help people, I want to contribute to the community or give back to the community. So I would say yes because of those reasons. However, I only knew of radiography when I was in grade 11. Quick story time, I was with my friend and I think we were coming from the toilet at school or from the bathroom at school. We were in grade 11. This was in 2015. So I'm not sure between myself and her who asked the other, what are you gonna apply for? Because that was the year when we were applying for varsity. Was it? No. We were using the results from grade 11 to apply the following year. So between myself and her, one of us asked the other, what are you gonna apply for? And she said that she's gonna apply for radiography. And that is when I knew about radiography. So I asked her, what is that? And then she briefly explained to me. It since got stuck in my mind. I obviously went home, did some research, I fell in love, and then I did apply for radiography at a few institutions, including Sifako where I studied. I also applied at UP, UJ. I got accepted at 2 out of 3 where I applied, and then I obviously chose to go to the one that was closer to home, which was Sifako. Radiography was definitely my first choice. I forgot what my second choice was, but thank God I was accepted for radiography. And yeah, that's how I ended up becoming a radiographer. And unfortunately for my friend, well, the story gets better, but unfortunately for my friend, she didn't end up getting accepted for radiography the following year. So I think she spent a year not studying. She joined me at varsity a year after I started. She studied dental therapy. She completed her degree, and today, as I record this video, my friend is doing her second degree and she is currently studying dental surgery. My friend who I knew radiography from is going to become a dental surgeon or a doctor. How cool is that? But yeah, I knew radiography through my friend. I became a radiographer and she's starting to become a doctor. So shout out to her, she knows herself. I'm pretty sure she is going to watch this video. Do you enjoy being a radiographer? Absolutely yes, 99%. There's nothing perfect, obviously. I would say that the 1% goes to everyone who works in health knows, except for selected professions, that there is long working hours. You have to work weekends, you have to work night shift as well. So on some days it does become draining as well as challenging. So yeah, that 1% goes to that, but 99% I am happy. I enjoy being a radiographer. I love everything about it. It's just a, I don't know man, but it's a sus profession. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You have to be a radiographer to know what I'm talking about, or you have to work with radiographers to know what I'm talking about. Like, it has that thing. It's one of those allied professions that just carry that thing. So I absolutely love being a radiographer. I love doing those x-ray examinations the whole day. I love my positioning. I love talking to patients, people that I don't know every day, just getting to know them. And I also love getting feedback from patients of the kind of treatment that I've given them as they came for x-ray or radiography exams or treatment. So yes, I do love being a radiographer. Next question says, did you always love traveling? Always, you mean from when? I do not know, but my love for traveling definitely started when in 2020, when I obviously started working. I could see that, okay, there's coins. I think my first trip, I went to Durban with my sisters. I paid most of the trip. Then the same year in 2020, this was after lockdown restrictions were lessened or were made less strict or tighter. I went to Durban, and then in November 2022, when I turned 21, I took myself on a 1 week long trip to Cape Town. That's when I felt that, yeah, like I need to travel. I love it. So I'd say that my love for traveling started there. And then in 2021, did I travel anywhere? When did I go to Zanzibar? I went to Zanzibar, 2022. Yes, I went to Zanzibar in 2022. I may be wrong, but after that I went to Zanzibar with my friend Kani. Then I also got an opportunity to go to Europe, where I visited Germany and France. And then this year, Kanye and I went to Bali. My next travel destination, I'm not sure. There's quite a few on the list, but I'm probably gonna go to Dubai first, and maybe another neighboring country to Dubai. It depends, like the planning of the trip, but Dubai is definitely top of the list. I might end up going to another destination. We don't know, we'll see when the time comes. I haven't started planning anything. Tell us about your skin journey. A very long one, this one, but I'm gonna cut it short. So I obviously grew up with good skin like any other child. I started getting acne when I entered my teenage years. This was, I think I was in grade 9. Started having like a few pimples on my forehead. A few years later, especially during my late high school years, the acne was like bad, horrendous. Went to varsity with bad acne, and then I started doing skincare routines or trying to clear my acne in 2019. I was doing final year of varsity, and since then it's been a battle of like wanting to completely be cured of acne, and unfortunately acne cannot be cured. You just learn how to treat it, and sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't get it right. But today the skin is glowing, so I guess that I am doing something right at the moment. But yeah, that's my skincare journey in a nutshell. How did you deal with the fear and doubt of starting YouTube? So I started my YouTube channel in 2019. Did I have fear? A little bit, obviously. I also had a little bit of doubt. I thought it was fun because I enjoyed watching other YouTube channels. So I thought it was fun and that I could also do something on YouTube. That's when I had just started my Afro, which is now gone obviously, but that is when my natural hair journey began, and I was like, this is going to be where or how I start my YouTube channel. I'm going to share my natural hair journey or tips and tricks of taking care of natural hair. I did obviously overcome the fear and doubt. At that point, even today, I felt like I have nothing to lose. I am not offending anyone. I didn't know then that I could actually make money from it. It was, I think, a year later that I discovered that I can actually make money from YouTube. I did overcome the fear and doubt. It wasn't so much that it could stop me. It was just a little bit, and fortunately I was able to overcome the fear. Next question says, how do you manage work, content creation, and personal relationships? I honestly do not have a formula. I just do what needs to be done at that particular moment. If I have to be at work, I have to be at work. If there is content to be created, I try and make time to create that content. Sometimes I will go to work from morning until the afternoon, and if content is due in a few days, if I'm not tired, even if I am tired, I do try and push myself to create the content. And when I feel like I need to make time for my personal relationships, which is seeing family, friends, partner, I do make time for them as well. No one complains, they are all happy, I'm happy. So yeah, I try to make time. Like, there is no time, to be honest. We are always busy, but if something is important and it matters to you, you will make it a point that you dedicate time to it so that it flourishes the way that you'd like it to flourish. Another question says, would you do a solo vacation out of South Africa? Absolutely yes. There is actually a country that I'm considering to visit alone. However, the only way that I'm gonna do a solo vacation out of the country, even in South Africa, is if when I get there, I will not be like gallivanting, you know, going here and there, doing activities. I'd go to a place that has activities which you can do in the vicinity of that hotel or resort or whatever. So I'll go to a place where there's a spa, I'll go to a place that has a pool, I'll go to a place where there's water activities like your jet skis. Yeah, I will go to a place where there are a few entertaining things that I can do without having to like leave the property or go far, for safety reasons obviously. So I would definitely do a vacation, solo vacation, outside or inside of the country, it doesn't matter. Why did you relax your afro? Okay, why did I relax my afro? To be honest, the main reason why I relaxed my afro is because it was damaged. It wasn't the way that it used to be. It wasn't as full, it wasn't as rich. It was just like dying, basically. It was at its dying stages. So I felt like I need to start afresh because there is no way that I can fix this mess. If you have natural hair, you know that once it's damaged, it's damaged. It takes a lot to bring it back to life, and I didn't have the capacity to do that. So I felt like, let me start afresh. But before I could cut, I thought, maybe let me relax and enjoy relaxed hair a little bit. I am eventually going to like do a big chop and start natural hair again. So that is the main reason why I relaxed my afro. It's because it was not the way it used to be anymore. So, and I couldn't fix it, so I ended up relaxing, you know. How did you grow your YouTube and IG audience? Again, I do not have a formula for this. I just started creating content. I started with hair care content, which was natural hair. Then I saw an opportunity with skincare, and then also an opportunity for lifestyle content came, and I grabbed them with both my hands. I created, and fortunately enough, there was people who happened to love the content that I produce or create. They followed me and my accounts grew, my YouTube as well as my Instagram. And obviously the more people flock into your content, the more people they attract, or the more people become attracted to your content. So that's what happened. I just created content, people fell in love with it, and then it attracted a much more bigger audience, especially on Instagram. So to everyone who started supporting me at the beginning of my journey as a content creator, thank you so much, because I am where I am today because of you. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Really appreciate it. Are you single legally? Yes, I am single according to Home Affairs. How is school going? Have you touched on the topic of school? I don't think so. So I have a degree in radiography diagnostic. I studied at Sefako Health Sciences University. If you are old, you will know it as Medunsa or Medical University of South Africa. It's in Pretoria. I did my degree from 2017 to 2019. It was 3 years then. It's currently 4 years. And then 2020 I did my community service. So I've been working since 2020, and as of this year I went back to school. I registered with the University of Pretoria, and we are doing our honors in radiography diagnostics. How is school going? School will always be school. There's nothing easy about school. It's not pap and place. It's not a walk in the park. Now it's even more tough because I am working. Like, I have an everyday job. Then I also have to study. It's currently exam season. I'm recording this video. I have an exam in like 2 days. But like I said, you make time for everything that matters to you. It is going okay-ish. I can say that. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing what needs to be done. The grades are good. It is obviously tough having to balance or adding school onto my work, onto my life as a content creator. Thankfully, it's just myself. I do not have like my family, like a family that came out of me. So I'm just alone here, and I'm able to like make time for all of these things that matter to me, including school. It is going well. I am not complaining. Like any other student, obviously it becomes a lot, you guys know, and it's normal, I guess. So it's going well. It's going how school should go. Which bursary am I using? Currently I am not using any bursary. I am paying for my own fees. Guys, fees are expensive, okay? I don't even want to mention how much I paid this year alone, and we still have next year. But I do not have a bursary. I'm paying for myself. During my undergrad, I used the Department of Health bursary, the provincial department. So if you are from Gauteng, there's Gauteng Department of Health. If you are from Northwest, there's Northwest Department of Health, so on and so on. So that is the bursary that I used. Any advice for a young professional who has just started working? Enjoy yourself. Sorry about that. Enjoy yourself. Embrace it. Relax. Don't stress about anything. Have fun. Save. Budget. Don't just go to work. you know, like work hard but also play hard. You guys know that when it's time to play, we play hard. So that is my advice. Take care of the people that took care of you. Take care of the people that put you through school. That is like the financial part of my advice, but the work ethic part of my advice, depending on the type of job that you do, it's obviously some are not as easy. It needs like hard work, it needs dedication, you need a strong work ethic. So whatever that you need to do to develop that character, you can also invest in that. Yeah, just try to be the best employee as you can possibly be. It's going to open up so many doors for you. You might not see the fruits of it now, but trust me, eventually you are going to see the fruits of being that dedicated, hardworking, good ethic employee. That is the advice that I have. Someone says your voice is so sweet and calm. Do you ever yell? I hardly yell, but if I'm pushed to the edge or to that point where I feel like I need to yell, I do yell. And trust me, you do not want to see that side of me. I do not like it myself, and I do not want people who experience me to also experience or get to see that side of me. I absolutely hate it because it's not me. In fact, when I get to like stressful situations or situations that would make someone yell, most of the time I break down, like I cry, because I just cannot, and I do not want to like unleash that beast. Before we close the video, I'd like to apologize for the lighting. I am using a softbox light that is coming from this side, so there is shadows here and it is cloudy, like it's gloomy today. It is definitely going to rain, so I apologize for the inconsistent lighting that you guys got to experience throughout this video, but we got the job done, and this is the end of the video. This is me, this is who I am. Oh, another question that I saw, I forgot to put it down here actually, is last time I said that I do not have friends. Do I have friends now? Yes, I do, but still a very few. I have a very small circle of friends that I absolutely love. We understand each other, we value each other so much. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much if you watched up until this far. I hope that you enjoyed getting to know a little bit about moi. Thank you once again for watching. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below, comment anything. I do not know what my call to action should be, but comment anything. I would really appreciate it. Also subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching once again, and bye guys.